Hello Ratbags, it's Jade Plays Games with a preview kind of initial thoughts of 7 Days to Die. You'll have seen my first episode of my Let's Play, you might have even seen my second episode. I'm releasing this preview on the day of release, just to give you what I kind of feel and think about the game. I've got to say, I am actually enjoying the game massively. Initially, when I first saw it, when I first played it for like 20 minutes, I was a bit disappointed by the graphics, and I felt like, you know, I was playing an Xbox 360 game. But as I've started playing it, I've realised that, as usual, with games that are great and amazing for me, it's not always about the graphics or the look of it. It's about the gameplay, and the gameplay is fantastic. The game is really hard though, so I suggest if you're going to play it for the first time, put it on the easiest mode you can. Honestly, you are going to need to do this because the game is just so hard. I'm in creative mode at the moment. I thought we'd just have a little muck around and see what was cracking. There was just loads and loads of things. We've got items, we've got building blocks. This is a great mode to like just practice on and build stuff, so this is amazing. And this is just another aspect of the game. You know, if you don't want to just necessarily do just survival or the horde, you can come along and just build stuff. The game is very optimized. Obviously, it didn't come out in a beta on console. It may have been on a beta on PC, but nothing like that on console. So you can tell the polish on it is amazing. It's exactly what I want to expect from Ark Survival Evolved when it finally releases. Just that the option menus are clearly sort of laid out exactly what they are. They're just really easy to use. It tells you exactly what each setting does in the menus. So if you want to play a creative mode, you know how to do it. If you want to change any of the settings, make the game easier or harder, it's very labelled clearly, so you can tailor the game to how you want to play. I'm really impressed with the crafting attributes of it as well. There is a lot here to digest when you first open it up, and it can be a bit overwhelming. But like most games like this, you know, it's going to take some time. There's a whole skill tree as well, which you basically level up. Like Skyrim, you did certain things and you always gain points in that. So if you run around for lots, you get lots of points in, you know, athletics and stuff. And it's the same sort of thing in this game. Whatever you're doing, you're gaining XP for it, and you'll get points, and then you can actually spend them points on skills or perks. The crafting element is rich and varied in terms of what you can actually craft. There is so much going on here, guys. Like all these building blocks you can see, and then you've got all these resources that you can make, and then again there's just loads of different, look at all these weapons you can make as well, so it's really cool. Loads of different tools and traps and things, and then simply, you know, bandage stuff and stuff like that. And armour, look at all this armour and different clothes you can wear. And if you want to make your house pretty and play The Sims, then there's lots of things to decorate your house with as well. The crafting is pretty cool. It's not overly hard. You know, you break down a tree, you get a fair bit of wood. I guess depending on how you have the settings as well, in terms of like loot in boxes and where you find loot, you can increase the loot or decrease the loot however you want. But I am definitely feeling this game. It's something new, it's something fresh. If you've ever liked Minecraft, imagine like a hardcore Minecraft. The way you can die, it should literally be called the 1,000 ways to die, because there are so many different ways to die. Already, I have been killed by a dog, I've been killed by zombies, I've been killed by flaming zombies, I've been killed by disease, I broke my legs and had to run around. Well, I couldn't run around, that was the whole point. There's so many different ways to die. You can eat rotten food and it gives you stomach upset. There's just millions of things happening. Temperature can get too hot and it can get too cold as well, so that can lead to problems and slow you down. So that actual environmental and survival aspect, if you're looking for that type of game, then this is definitely the one for you. The actual menu systems are okay. They've input a few shortcuts. If you left click and right click, sometimes you can quickly move things around, and that's pretty cool. It still doesn't feel as optimized as it should be for console. I feel like they've kind of wasted a lot of the D-pad buttons, whether you're playing on the Xbox or playing on a PlayStation. I definitely feel like they could have done a little bit more optimization, maybe more quicker shortcuts that actually worked a bit better. There are some like quick move buttons, but they just don't seem to be as thought out as other games I've played. The zombie element is hard. It is really hard. Like, you'll come across like 1 or 2 zombies, and that's okay. You can handle that. Soon as night time comes, though, it's a different story, man. They will take you out, and there's so many different animals. There's bears in it as well, so lots and lots of things going on that could possibly attack you and kill you. The freedom that you can build stuff and make stuff is cool as well. Nothing's really locked off. You simply just need to get the materials, and then you can start building stuff. And that's just the main aim of the game. If you're playing it multiplayer, I strongly recommend doing it in multiplayer. Playing with your friends is probably going to be really cool. I don't know about hosting your own game and just getting randoms to come join. That may be a bit more different. But certainly, if you've got friends online, playing this game is going to be amazing. You'll be able to help survive. You'll be able to sort of decide which each one of you is going to do. You know, whether it's going to be gathering food, one of you is going to be protecting. Definitely a really good multiplayer game to play. But you can play it single player, and there's nothing wrong playing single player as well. You'll have lots of fun, but it is hard. So you kind of all got to always watch your back, and you really got to pay attention to the day and night cycle. When it comes night time, you really do need to get inside, or you've got to be souped up. You've got to have lots of weapons, lots of armour to, you know, make sure you survive. If you are looking for the challenge, I must have said it about 5 times now, but the game is quite hard. So if you're looking for that challenge, then you will certainly get it. If you want to increase the difficulty, you can. I think you can make it almost permadeath. You can have no loot when you die. There's lots of crazy options to make it even impossibly harder. I've got it on the easiest setting for my Let's Play pretty much, and I'm still finding it hard and challenging. So it is just a lot of good fun. So whatever level you are, whether or not you're a survivalist pro, then go ahead and put it a bit harder. Otherwise, if you're like me, like a nub, then put it on a bit easier. I'm also going to be showing you video and guides how to do that as well, just to explain it a little bit more. Like I said, the menus do give a great explanation, so I won't have to do too much with it, but I still think it needs just a little bit more explanation about what it's going to look like when you start playing it. So in terms of long life, like how long are you going to be playing this game? Well, I think I'm going to be playing this quite a while. I can see this becoming part of my major content alongside Ark Survival Evolved. I've played a few other games like this before, like Subnautica, and that's okay, but I found it was just a little bit too buggy. I mean, lots of these games have bugs, and you know, I'm not expecting them to be perfect. But I'm waiting until Subnautica fixes a few things first before I delve back into it. This game, I've yet to come across any major ones. Nothing serious, a bit of clipping. Like I said, the game doesn't look the best. You can't say here and think it's like a PS4, Xbox One brand new generation game. But I don't think it matters as much. Like I said, when the gameplay's good, when you're generally playing it, and honestly, I felt scared a few times. Admittedly, I don't like scary things, so it's not that hard to scare me. But it's a great game. It is a great game. I can tell that straight away from playing it. I had the same sort of feeling when I played Ark Survival Evolved for the first time. I knew it was going to be a great game. I knew it was going to be something I wanted to play and do. And so I've had that same feeling with this too. So let's break it down and give it a score. Initial thoughts. Obviously, this isn't a full review. When I do play it a bit more, maybe I'll do a proper review. But generally, I only do like preview bits and show you guys what my first initial. So for graphics and the look of it, I'm going to give it just a 3 out of 5. It's not the worst game out there, but certainly I don't think it's a good looking game by any stretch of the imagination. For gameplay, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 so far. It's just varied in terms of like the actual survival, the crafting. There's lots to it, there's lots to learn, and that's really good if you like that sort of thing, which I do. Sound is okay as well. There's nothing too exciting. There's not loads of incidental music and stuff like that. Just a couple bits of music when you change from day to night and stuff like that. So I haven't yet to feel like it's really making the atmosphere amazingly different, you know, like really impacting on it. So I'm only going to give that a 3 out of 5 as well. And finally, for longevity and for the price of it, I think it's about worth it. When I saw that it was $29.99 in UK, $27 in America, I was thinking that's quite a lot for a game that looks, I mean, I'd seen videos of it that looks a bit like a Minecraft clone. Definitely, with the amount you can do in the creative mode, having multiplayer action fun with it, it's probably worth the money, definitely. And of course, like I said, the replayability, you will be playing this game for months if you get into it. So there we go, that is just a quick thoughts video. I hope you like that. I might do this a bit more with certain games. Look out for more information about 7 Days to Die. Look out for more videos. I'm going to be doing Let's Plays. I'm going to be doing guides, tutorials. Lots and lots coming up for 7 Days to Die. I've been Jade Plays Games. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.